Hey. Welcome to the Ask DeeVa show. It is Lyrics Breakdown. Shout out to everybody that is tuned in from all of the platforms. We won't get into that right now. We will just get right into this Lyrics Breakdown. Now, I will tell you this, that I am recording using the AirPods, and it is really securing the sound around here. So I want to know if you guys have the same experience. So before we get into all of that, you know that we need to invite you over to the chat. So let's go over there and invite the people on social media to join the chat. Enjoy. Have a great time. This is going to be one of my favorites breaking down for you, because when I love the artist, I think I usually break down the artists that I love anyway, but when I love the artist, you get everything that I think about it in the world of relationships and everything else that I can come up with, right? So I'm going to go ahead and get you guys started on the chat. You can continue in there, do it, whatever it is that you do. Thank you for who is tuning in from wherever you are. Hashtag Ask DeeVa. About this point, you can find how to tune in. Hashtag ASKDEEVA. You can also follow me on social media, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, by just going to Miss DeeVa for you, MZDEEVA, the number 4YOU. I hope I hit all your platforms with the podcast. Thank you so much for tuning in. Let's get to the lyrics. I love the song. I love the artist, Lil Nas X. Okay, so Old Town Road is really what brought me to this artist. Actually, way before I heard the song. So everyone that knows DeeVa knows that I am a current events person. So I'm watching this happen, and they're talking about this guy and Lil Nas X, and immediately they catch my attention when they say he's from Atlanta. So you already know that my soldier who was killed in the war was from Atlanta. So I'm always just like, right there, let me hear. New Atlanta artists, I have to be a part of that. So I just do that to really in memory of, and just Jonathan, he was just so Atlanta that he would be all Atlanta for artists that come out. You know, that's just the way that he was in his time at Fort Hood, Texas. So everyone that knows him knows that there are just certain artists that would be like, oh my God, he would love him. And then when I saw this Lil Nas X, I was like, oh my gosh, he favors him. So it was just everything. But I was following the story from another perspective. You guys already know where I was at. So I was not liking what I was hearing from the racists regarding Old Town Road. And then I'm like, what? They decided that only a certain type of people can put out country music? Where they do that at? You know, so I was already somewhere else. And so they started saying, oh, well, he's got other songs and he's not really a country artist and he's got this and that and it's all graphic and this. And I have not been introduced to anything that disturbs me, you know, so I haven't been introduced to any part of his lyrics that make me go, oh God, you know. So I'm just not that sensitive, and half the people from, they not that sensitive as well. So, you know, so we're just over that, right? We're just moving on from that. So I got into him and, you know, the history on that, if you are a fan of all things DeeVa, right? So I now ran into this song, you know, and I love it. So I said, oh yeah, eventually that's going to make it to Lyrics Breakdown. I'll listen to it over and over on every streaming platform that I can listen to it on to get everything that I need to out of it. And then it's time to break down the lyrics. So welcome to Lyrics Breakdown with Miss DeeVa as we talk about Lil Nas X, Panini, right? So here we go. So we're going to go into the intro. I love the way the song opens up. Also, yeah, I will give you some info about the song later if you need it. So the people that I'm talking to when I say that are people that want to know who did the production and things like that. There's always different people. You're not the only one tuned in. There are different people that listen to certain things that I do for various reasons. And so the artists and production and people like that, I grew up on the streets of the music capital of the world, Austin, Texas, and there are a lot of people that are into just things deeper than what you guys could ever get into in the world of recording studios and things like that. So we talk about things that other people probably don't talk about, right? But that's neither here or there. I'm talking to all my listeners today. So I like the intro, like I said. So the intro is like do 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 do. I'm sorry. I just love it. So, anyway, okay, you just have to love the song. If you have never heard the song, you're totally bored. Go press play, come back. So anyway, so the lyrics breakdown is this, and this is where I got from it. Of course, you guys are going to get your own thing, but this is where I'm at with it, right? Because I always put my spin on where it brings to me, because the song is supposed to bring something to you, and every song that comes out brings something different to every listener. Must know that. If you don't understand that, you do not understand the therapy that is music, right? So he goes in verse 1, "Hey Panini." Okay, I'm trying to sing it. I said I was going to sing it. I always do that to you guys because I'm all caught up in the song and you need me to break down the lyrics. So he goes, "Hey Panini, don't you be a meanie." Like, literally, don't you be a meanie. Stop it. I'm getting tired of seeing people being awful in the world of relationships. Like, stop being so mean. I watched a video, just to break this down even more. There's a video where a guy is at the gas station, and he's, like, walking into the store. Lady's walking out the store. She drops her purse. Maybe a setup script, video. I don't care. I love them when I watch them because I love the point. So he's walking in the store. She drops her purse. Then she walks off. And as she's walking off, he's like, hey. She's like, I got a man. So he's like, yeah, but hey, no, I got a man. Don't want to talk to you. He's like, hey. And then he takes her purse and he goes in and he takes the $20 out of her purse and pays for his gas, and then puts her purse on the back of the car. So he ended up giving her purse back, but they kind of got into a little altercation, verbal, about her $20 because it was all up in his tank by the time she finally decided to acknowledge, why is he calling me? He was only trying to call her to say, hey, you dropped your purse. So girl, stop being a meanie. Back to the point. So she said, he said, "Hey Panini, don't you be a meanie. Thought you wanted me to go up. So, like rise up, like in everything that I'm doing. I'm trying to get to that next level. And I thought that that's what you were here for." So I kind of think this when I have these supporters that say that they're long-term supporters of the show. I thought that you wanted me to go up. And sometimes me going up is as simple as you just clicking a download. Do you know what I have to do to upload these podcasts, and then I have to self-promote the podcast in order to get my downloads up? Since at 6,000, I got to 60,000 over on Blog Talk Radio, and I did that myself by the majority. So it takes a lot to do that. And so when you are able to get up there and do that, of course, you guys are helping me when you spread it, but there's just a very small few. The majority of people that end up being on the statistics of the downloads are strangers. So I get this when he says, I thought you wanted me to go up. What happened to the people? DeeVa, I believe in you. I love what you're doing. Keep doing it, girl. And you can't even press play and tell little girl stop. So then, you know what I mean? Like, get it. So then he goes, okay, let's start over. He goes, "Hey Panini, don't you be a meanie. Thought you wanted me to go up. Why you trying to keep me teeny? You know what I'm saying? Like, why are you trying to keep me small? What's your mission on that?" And then when it comes to relationships, the same thing. Why are you trying to keep me down? Why aren't you trying to lift me up? We're supposed to 50-50 lift each other up. Yo, you guys are so blinded by the 50-50 put in money. You're supposed to 50-50 lift each other up. Then he said, "It's so dreamy." Okay, I said also, I'm over on Genius with the lyrics, and there's a part that happens on Genius, and I actually don't like that the song actually kind of screws up the lyrics there. And I can say that for sure that it screws it up because when I go over to the AZ lyrics, it's a little different. And when I'm listening to the song, I kind of hear what's on AZ lyrics on this part. So I'm going to tell you. So he said, hey Panini, don't you be a meanie. Thought you wanted me to go up. Why you trying to keep me teeny? And then I like how they have it on AZ lyrics. He said, it's a dreamy. Wished it on a genie. I got fans finally. Ain't you wanting them to see me? You know I finally have fans. You know what it takes for a sister to get fans. You know what I mean? So I finally have fans. Don't you want them to see me? Why you trying to keep me teeny? Stop being a meanie. Like, you get everything from that, right? Like, you're not lost. You're not a child. You understand where he coming from. So I like that. That gave me all my life in that lyrics breakdown right there. Hopefully it did something for you as well. So then I always go back to Genius because I like the breakdown. They're really good with breaking down the verse, refrain, and chorus. So I have to get back over there to them for that. But, so then he goes into the refrain. I thought you want this for my life for my life. Said you wanted to see me thrive. You lied. Like, you said that you wanted to see me thrive. You said that, girl, when you write that book, I'm going to get a bunch of copies and tell my friends too also. But you lied. The way my book sales is set up, you lied. You lied. You know, but I thought you wanted this for my life. And if you wanted a piece of my life, why come you can't just support it and see me go up? Because you already know me. Anybody that knows me know I'm going to be back there talking about you and reminding people who you are also. So for the person who's putting in the work, why can't you just stand and see them thrive, right? So again, the refrain says, I thought you want this for my life. Said you wanted to see me thrive, and you lied. You lied. What's up with that? Relationships. You get it? Relationships. So you get the same thing from it, right? And then the chorus says, just say to me what you want from me. Just say to me what you want. Just say to me what you want from me. I wish I could play the song sometimes so badly, but I need to get my permissions, and I have to pay for that. Like, there's an actual whole service that you have to pay for in order to I'm already paying for the service to create the podcast, and then I have to pay additional fee in order to play the music. You know, I could take the show to the next level if I had the rights to the music, but you know, little sister ain't trying to get sued, you know. So I can't play it for you, but yeah, you can find it. I listened to it on Tidal and Spotify. I just watched the video on YouTube. You can't find the song, you lost. So he says, just say to me what you want from me, right? Then verse 2, he says, Panini. I'm sorry, I have to do it like that every time. Panini. I'm supposed to break down the lyrics for you. So anyway, so verse 2, he goes, so I'm sorry, you guys, let me go over there to the chat. So in verse 2, he goes, Panini. I'm sorry. I'm a trip. So at verse 2, he goes, Panini, don't you be a meanie. Thought you wanted me to go up while you trying to keep me teeny now. Now they need me. Number one on streaming. Oh, yeah, you used to love me. So what happened? What's the meaning? What happened? What's the meaning of that? You used to love me. So he says, Panini, don't you be a meanie. Thought you wanted me to go up. But why you trying to keep me teeny now? Now they need me. I'm the number one on streaming. Girl, I know you're not trying to ask for time now that I am number one. You really want to hang out now? You really want to support what I'm doing now? You really want to get a download and share and all that now? Now that I'm number one on streaming? Come on, sis. Come on, my brother. You can't do that to me. No, you can't do that to me. It's something he's going to say later in the song that I love. Like, I don't even got time for you to do that now. I'm about this now. So I'm going to show you that in a minute. But he said, thought you wanted me to go up. Why you want to keep me teeny now? Now they need me. I'm number one on streaming. Oh, yeah, you used to love me. So what happened? What's the meaning? I thought you... goes to the refrain. I thought you want this for my life. Said you wanted to see me thrive, and you lied. You're not going to stop saying that, because I could feel the song when I heard the lyrics, because I'm like, exactly. I was thinking of some of my not stands. Some people are stands and some are not stands. I was thinking of my not, like you guys, you lied. You lied to me, because I thought just even with this small group, even if we kept it at that 20 or 25 that it was back then, that if you had have continued, we could have did something phenomenal with this. And because you have product as well, we could have went on a tour. You could have made money from your product. I could have been doing what I was doing. And now DeeVa doing it all by herself. Number one on streaming goals. So anyway, verse 3, he says, now when it's all done, I get the upper hand. I need a big Benz, not another fan. Panini, don't you be a meanie. You understand? I need a big Benz. I don't need another fan now. I'm sorry. Gotta go get my nails and my hair done. Yeah, another fan for what? I needed you when it was nothing. Why do you want to jump on board now that it's something? That is not fair to do. You need to push this thing while it's low, so that when DeeVa gets to the top, I could give you a biz too, maybe. So I said, so he said, now when it's all done, I get the upper hand. I need a big Benz, not another fan, but I still want you as a fan. And he's so kind-hearted when he came back down. So I still want you as a fan. I'm going to need to sit down. Don't mean to make demands, but I need you to say to me what you want from me. Just say to me what you want from me. What do you want from me? What do you want me to do? What more can I do than what I've already put out? Right? I put out 6 books. You guys can barely push book number 1. I'm on book number 6. You can barely tell somebody about 1. You want to tell me about Michael Basin, and you want to tell me about Trent Shelton, and you want to tell me about all of these phenomenal people as well. But you know me. You know me, so you can just put my content out there as well. And I'm speaking from a woman's point of view. Oh, sis, right? He said, in the chorus, say to me what you want from me. Just say to me what you want from me. And that's how the song goes off, right? So I love the song. Hey, Panini, don't you be a meanie. So I love the song. I hope you guys love the song as well, but it was a message. It was a message in the song. I hope you heard it. Thanks for tuning in to the Ask DeeVa Lyrics Breakdown. Another hot song. Lil Nas X, Panini. We do not own the rights to the lyrics. We just break it down for you. Now, for those who want the background information, Panini. Oh, I wish I could play my title like while I'm joking and playing around with you guys. So let me get you some background. Producer. I'm going to mess up these names. I don't try to. Producer Dot the Genius and Take a Day Trip. That's the hottest part of the song. So, composer, Oladipo, David, Montero, Kurt, Denzel Baptist, lyricist Montero Lamar Hill, Kurt, David, Denzel, assistant engineer Thomas Collision, associate performer Lil Nas X, mastering engineer Colin Leonard, mixing engineer Jordan DJ Swivel Young, recording engineer Denzel Baptist. So I hope you enjoyed it. I loved it. Panini, don't you be a meanie. So don't be a meanie. Can you just do that for me? Don't be a meanie. Just go over to hashtag Ask DeeVa, AskDeeva, Facebook. Follow me on Twitter. To retweet it on Twitter when you see the lyrics breakdown. Hashtag lyrics breakdown with hashtag Ask DeeVa. Retweet it. Follow me on social media. MZDEEVA, the number 4 YOU. Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and Snapchat. All right, so you can find me in all of those locations, and let's shout out the streaming podcast now that the show has come to a close. Spreaker, you make it happen. Apple Podcast, thank you so much for those people who are listening on there and making that happen with downloads. Google Podcast, thank you so much. For those who tune in via Spotify, I love you. Thank you so much. iHeartRadio, I appreciate you. YouTube videos, you are crawling. And I thank you for that as well. So, appreciate you making it happen. Instagram stories, you guys pop. You pop. You're always on top. Every time I mention you, you're always the one that made it happen the most. And Facebook, you're climbing like a baby mountain in here in Colorado. Like, you know how Denver, we have like all these, Colorado has all these different mountains, and you're like on maybe a baby hill with a few steps. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're down there, but that's all right. You're trying to get up there. See that 14er, right? You're trying to do that for the DeeVa. I appreciate you guys so much. Panini, I'm going to listen to the song. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful Saturday.